Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. In 2021, Christine Brown, star of Sister Wives, was the first to break up with Kody. Truly Grace, the youngest of the two's 6 children, was a contentious issue at the time of their split. Christine wanted equal responsibility for their younger daughter for both herself and Kody. But he made an effort to steer clear of the subject. Since Christine became a spiritual member of the family in 1994, they lacked official marriage licenses. Since it was a polygamous family at the time, Christine wasn't very concerned. Truly was biologically Kody's child, but her legal records made no reference to him, which caused problems following the divorce. Christine left Kody after growing weary of his unreasonable actions and outbursts, and she later got married again. She and her spouse, David, developed a nice relationship. She did, however, sue Kody after he failed to accept their daughter's responsibilities. Christine Brown Woolley, a sister wife, describes her involvement with Kody as embarrassing. Recently, Christine Brown Woolley said that she was embarrassed by her obsession with Kody. Christine talked candidly about how she used to focus her life around Kody's wants and requirements, as well as what the family desired. She even organized her day according to Kody's preferences. She now understands how unjust that was to other people. She practically lost herself in the process. She went on to say that Kody had never felt the need to show her respect. Sister Wives detailed reasons for Christine's lawsuit against Kody. Kody and Christine's relationship was always peculiar. In a multi-family household, Christine always felt abandoned and like the basement wife. She therefore made the decision to end the relationship in 2021. But because of their children, the couple remained close long after the divorce. Christine was dismayed by Kody's unwillingness to assume responsibility, which led to a serious problem with their youngest daughter, Truly. Truly was still a child, even though the couple's 6 children were all adults. Christine desired that Kody and she share equal responsibility for taking care of Truly. Kody was not paying child support, though. In order to establish that Kody is Truly's biological father, she filed for a paternity suit. She thus received the child support that her daughter is entitled to. Christine filed for child support against Kody in Utah since he was not fulfilling his obligations. Although polygamy prevented Christine and Kody from being legally married, she knew that the state's regulations would provide her with the support she needed after filing the lawsuit. Despite Christine's greatest efforts to shield her kid from Kody's manipulation, things did not end here. In addition, she requested a domestic relationship injunction, which would prevent Kody from disparaging her in front of Truly. Additionally, he won't be able to take her on unusual travels. Christine wants Kody to assume responsibility and treat their daughter like a father, even though she has full custody of Truly. She tries her hardest to protect her and provide for her child since she doesn't want him to affect their daughter's religious views. Why do Sister Wives viewers believe Christine Brown is as duplicitous as Robin Brown? This topic involves a number of factors. Fans, however, are observing how Christine's duplicitous behavior is making her more like Robin. Someone doesn't want to be called this. After the first segment of the one-on-ones, viewers, however, are not impressed with Christine. To learn more about this circumstance, continue reading. Mary Brown is not defended by Christine Brown. The one-on-ones are now featuring the Sister Wives cast members. Here, Suki will conduct interviews with each of them to learn about their viewpoints and opinions on events that occurred over the season. This occurs following each season of the program. Because they protect one another and don't let their actual feelings show, they no longer do them jointly. But when Kody claimed he was too afraid to express his actual feelings to Mary, Christine did not stand up for her. Fans were offended by this and did not appreciate it. Mary needed to discuss her connection with Kody, but Christine didn't appear to give that much thought. This is the issue that supporters are having. Why Sister Wives viewers believe she is just like Robin. Like Robin Brown, fans believe Christine Brown is deceitful. At the moment, viewers are not entirely pleased with her. Although I acknowledge that the two have had their problems, I believe it was quite low of her to try to defend Kody by claiming he was afraid of Mary's response. When it comes to Mary being entitled to a conversation about their relationship, "we were walking on eggshells a lot" thing is complete nonsense. Furthermore, does Christine always come out as hypocritical when discussing Mary, or is it just me? It always feels like a double-edged sword or backhanded, lol. In my opinion, it simply demonstrates that although Christine has made some progress, she still has a long way to go before she can fully abandon the polygamous mindset that destroys the other women in her life. Seeing that Christine needs to do a lot of self-reflection on how she views Mary in comparison to Kody made me very sad. Christine didn't appear to be standing up for Mary as she ought to have. Even without this, she shouldn't have justified Kody's behavior. This is the thing that upset the fans. Christine blamed her when the others agreed with Mary and believed Kody was crazy, despite the fact that she and Mary don't get along well. What are your thoughts on this? Do you believe she is dishonest? Comment below with your thoughts. Your opinions on this matter would be greatly appreciated. There are rumors that Christine and David Woolley are abandoning their family show, Sister Wives. They seem to be moving away from reality TV and toward their happy ever after right now. After paying homage to Garrison Brown, the couple may now be preparing to depart the show. That's not all, though. The audience was also left incredulous by some startling facts. They were even persuaded that an era was coming to an end by that. Is this accurate? What is the point of this? What had Christine disclosed? Does she actually intend to leave Sister Wives? To find out more about his dispute, continue reading. Sister Wives. Christine considers her unusual preoccupation with Kody. Christine Woolley, star of Sister Wives, is now thinking back on her time living with Kody Brown. She recalled how the latter consumed her life and all that had to do with him. The celebrity told Sakanya that her life used to center on her husband and family at the time, and she would do anything and everything they asked of her. According to Christine, Kody wasn't the type of person who would just show up and adapt to the current situation. As a result, when the latter used to move in with her, she would need to adapt significantly. The celebrity acknowledged that it was truly weird and embarrassing for her to go through all of that and questioned how she used to manage it. Sister Wives. David and Christine are leaving the show? On the Sister Wives show, Christine and David even recounted all of their wholesome moments as they walked down the aisle. The latter was anxious at first, but he became accustomed to the dynamics thanks to his well-known wife. Now, though, it seems like the pair may be choosing seclusion over notoriety. A poster claiming that David and Christine were leaving Sister Wives was recently published on Reddit. Given that the original wife was actually leaving the show, it was mentioned that this marked the end of an era. Some viewers questioned the veracity of the news, while others were in shock. The show was giving Christine and her children a lot of exposure, according to some detractors, who questioned why they would object to receiving a nice TLC check. One commenter clarified that the Brown family has multiple enterprises operating just as a result of the broadcast. Their appearance on Sister Wives serves as the foundation for Christine's multi-level marketing business, Kody, and Tony's show-specific platform. There is absolutely no chance that Christine will leave the show, a fan added. A critic also pointed out that Christine would not pass up the opportunity to advertise her book on the show as it was about to be released. In addition, Christine had discussed her future on Sister Wives and assured her viewers that she would never abandon it. She feels obligated to see it through to the conclusion because it is her family's thing. What are your thoughts? Please share your thoughts in the comments area. Christine Brown has received a lot of acclaim from Sister Wives fans for expressing her suspicion that Robyn Brown may have arranged herself in the family to her advantage. In 1990, Kody Brown lawfully wed Mary Brown, his first wife. Through spiritual unions, Kody and Mary added 2 more sister wives over the years, Christine Brown and Janelle Brown. But when Robyn joined the family in 2009, things started to change in the Brown household. Because of his admiration for her beauty, Kody formally married Robyn and divorced Mary, adopting her 3 children from a previous marriage. Christine reaffirmed her conviction that Robyn arranged Kody and Mary's divorce in order to become his legal wife during the recent Sister Wives season 19 tell-all filming with the Brown family. Many fans praised Christine for validating their thoughts, even though Robyn insisted she didn't remember bringing up the subject of divorce. As one Redditor at cold_dead_heart put it, Mary did not propose the legal marriage. Kody had been sowing seeds with Robin. According to a different Redditor, at Rozg1123a, 85, Christine is honest. I believe Christine too, the OP added. I believe Mary is still sorting everything out. Robin's look throughout Sister Wives season 19 gave the impression that she was a victim. She took pleasure in being Kody's favorite wife and frequently accused the other sister wives of failing to build a close bond with him the way she did. Additionally, Robin seemed happy with the prospect of being monogamous with Kody. She frequently presents herself as the mediator in family disputes and avoids taking responsibility for them. Christine, though, no longer accepts Robin's account of what happened. She hinted that Robin might have always played a more selfish part in the household. In November 2021, Christine broke up with Kody, and in October 2023, she married David Woolley. She feels loved and supported, and is ecstatic about her new marriage. Christine no longer participates in Kody's polygamous lifestyle, although she still considers Janelle to be her sister wife. She consequently feels obliged to be open about her affections for Robin, her previous sister wife. Christine doesn't want to mince words because Robin is no longer a member of her family. She seemed to be more concerned with telling the truth and confirming the long-held assumptions of her supporters. On Sister Wives, Robin is frequently viewed as the antagonist. She is charged with putting a rift between Kody and his adult children and causing the family to disintegrate. Robin's persistent refusal to provide definitive answers to charges against her simply serves to strengthen the idea that she is the bad guy. Robin didn't explicitly refute it, even though she stated that she couldn't recall ever suggesting divorce. Her hazy recollection could be interpreted as a calculated diversion, raising viewers' suspicions. The majority of Sister Wives viewers think Robin is evading responsibility, which has grown to be seen as a trait of her. Sister Wives, Christine Brown sues Kody for Truly's child support. All about the lawsuit drama. In a jaw-dropping twist that has sent shockwaves through the Sister Wives fandom and reignited decades of tension between the once-spiritually married Christine Brown and polygamist patriarch Kody Brown, court documents have allegedly surfaced suggesting that Christine is officially suing Kody for child support payments for their youngest daughter, Truly, and the internet cannot stop talking about it, with fans, legal experts, and even former family insiders chiming in on what many are calling the ultimate revenge move in a saga already packed with betrayal, favoritism, broken promises, and years of unresolved emotional debt. Because while viewers have long speculated that Kody has failed to uphold his responsibilities as a father, especially toward the children not living under Robin's roof, this latest development appears to finally put those whispers into cold, hard legal action as Christine, now happily married to David Woolley and no longer bound by the dysfunction of Kody's fractured household, takes a bold stand not just for herself, but for the financial future of her daughter, and according to insider reports and leaked filings, the lawsuit centers on unpaid child support and educational expenses dating back to Truly's early teen years, during a period where Christine alleges Kody was far more preoccupied with managing Robin's household, clinging to his dying reputation, and trying to keep the illusion of the plural family together on camera than he was with actually supporting his biological child. And if that sounds damning, it's because it is, as fans quickly pointed out that in multiple episodes, Christine expressed frustration with Kody's hands-off parenting and inconsistent involvement with Truly's medical needs, schooling, and overall emotional well-being. And while Kody often dismissed these concerns as exaggerations or blamed Christine for alienating the kids, the lawsuit now gives those claims a legal backbone and exposes a pattern of neglect that viewers have witnessed play out across seasons in painfully real time. And what makes this even more explosive is that it's reportedly not just about current support. Christine is allegedly seeking back pay, reimbursement for medical costs she's covered alone, and a formalized custody arrangement that acknowledges her primary caregiver status. And according to legal experts, this kind of lawsuit could seriously damage what little credibility Kody has left as a father, especially if he's forced to disclose his income from TLC and other ventures, which could backfire in court given his public statements that he's struggling financially, despite Robin continuing to live in a massive Flagstaff home while other wives, like Janelle, were practically homeless, and the drama doesn't stop there. Because fans are speculating whether Kody will retaliate with his own legal countersuit or whether he'll try to weaponize Truly's voice in court, despite Christine's insistence that she's simply protecting her daughter's rights and ensuring she's properly cared for. And to add another layer of mess to this already volcanic situation, rumors are flying that Robin is furious about the lawsuit, allegedly calling it a betrayal and accusing Christine of dragging the family's name through the mud. Though many fans were quick to remind everyone that it was Kody and Robin's behavior that created the mud in the first place, and what's more telling is how Christine has handled the public fallout, remaining composed, focused, and fiercely maternal as ever, stating in a cryptic Instagram post, "A mother never stops fighting for her children. Not when it's hard. Not when it's unpopular. Not ever." Which many took as confirmation that the legal battle is real and far from over. And while some critics have tried to paint Christine as vindictive or opportunistic, the overwhelming support online has framed her instead as brave, a woman who gave years of her life to a patriarchal system that failed her, walked away with grace, rebuilt herself with a new man who adores her, and is now drawing a line in the sand by telling Kody that Truly is not invisible and that fatherhood is not optional when the cameras stop rolling, and fans are already drawing parallels between this move and the earlier tensions surrounding Janelle's sons, particularly Garrison and Gabriel, who also accused Kody of emotional neglect and favoritism, suggesting that Christine's legal action may be part of a broader reckoning for Kody, one that forces him to finally face the very real consequences of abandoning his responsibilities in favor of maintaining a fantasy with Robin. And if this case goes to court, which sources claim is likely unless Kody settles quietly, it could mark a historic moment in the Sister Wives franchise, one where the women truly reclaim their power not just emotionally but financially and legally, because child support lawsuits in spiritually polygamous families are rare and often murky, but Christine's move could set a precedent for other ex-wives seeking justice. And let's not forget the potential for this lawsuit to impact future seasons, as TLC is reportedly already filming reactions from the other wives, with insiders suggesting that Mary was shocked but supportive, while Janelle allegedly said off-camera, "It's about time someone held him accountable," and if that's true, the court drama may spill over into the show in real time, giving fans a front-row seat to what could be Kody Brown's ultimate downfall, not through reality TV confessionals, but through courtroom facts, financial disclosures, and legal accountability. And if the past few seasons have proven anything, it's that Christine is no longer afraid to call out injustice, protect her children, and rebuild her life brick by brick, and this lawsuit, messy, dramatic, and bold, might just be the exclamation mark she needs to close the chapter on Kody once and for all, as fans rally behind her with hashtags like #TeamChristine and #JusticeForTruly, demanding answers, transparency, and yes, the overdue child support that Christine Brown is no longer willing to quietly eat. While Kody cries on camera about how hard it is to love his kids equally, because as Christine's actions now prove, love is more than words. It's support, sacrifice, and sometimes a subpoena. Since it was a polygamous family at the time, Christine wasn't very concerned. Truly was biologically Kody's child, but her legal records made no reference to him, which caused problems following the divorce. Christine left Kody after growing weary of his unreasonable actions and outbursts, and she later got married again. She and her spouse, David, developed a nice relationship. She did, however, sue Kody after he failed to accept their daughter's responsibilities. Christine Brown-Woolley, a sister wife, describes her involvement with Kody as embarrassing. Recently, Christine Brown-Woolley said that she was embarrassed by her obsession with Kody. Christine talked candidly about how she used to focus her life around Kody's wants and requirements, as well as what the family desired. She even organized her day according to Kody's preferences. She now understands how unjust that was to other people. She practically lost herself in the process. She went on to say that Kody had never felt the need to show her respect. Sister Wives, detailed reasons for Christine's lawsuit against Kody. Kody and Christine's relationship was always peculiar. In a multi-family household, Christine always felt abandoned and like the basement wife. She therefore made the decision to end the relationship in 2021. But because of their children, the couple remained close long after the divorce. Christine was dismayed by Kody's unwillingness to assume responsibility, which led to a serious problem with their youngest daughter, Truly.